Alright guys, well, welcome back. We are out here today at Alder Lake. This is the first time I've actually come out to this lake and to fish it, to actually truly fish it. I've come out a couple times, done a little, thrown my line out for literally 2 minutes from the bank. But today we're out here in the kayak and gonna see if we can't hit at least one of our winter goals. One of our winter goals is to catch at least one smallmouth, any size, doesn't matter the size. So I figured this lake has smallmouth, so let's come out here and try and catch a smallmouth today. That's the main objective, is just to get one smallmouth to reach one of our winter goals this year, because we only have I don't know, 6-7 days left of February, and the last day of the month is my last day of my winter fishing challenge. Ooh, I think I had a hit. I don't know, something thumped that. Either I hit her. I don't know. That might have been a hit. Something tapped it pretty good. I think our weather's about to turn, guys. Nice and sunny that way, but I'm looking off this way. Dark gray clouds coming in. Wind's picking up. You know what that means? Rain is coming. Woo! That wind is chilly. Man, this wind, it's one thing about this lake. It is almost always super windy out here. Snowing. It's not rain, it's snow. Yes. All right. Let's catch one in the snow. I thought it was a rain cloud coming. Snow cloud. Nice. you the verse of the day. Today's verse comes from Psalms chapter 56, verse 3. It says, "But when I'm afraid, I will put my trust in you." All right, y'all. We've been fishing for about hour and a half. I might have had a bite when we first got here on the A-rig, but I'm not 100% sure. Something definitely tapped it. It was weirder than anything I ever felt. And I threw that A-rig for a while, and I never felt bottom or a rock or anything that I ever tapped again felt like that. But man, this wind is just so hard to keep to like fish in this. I wish I had my boat. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm not always a kayak fisherman. I do have a boat, but about a month ago, I guess it was probably the beginning of February, when I went out fishing, I launched and the tire fell right off the axle of the boat, like sheared off. Not like the hub like came off like you would think and you just fix the hub. No, the actual tire mechanism, like it was like welded on and the weld busted and broke. And anyway, the whole thing, you can watch the video, it's on my channel. Anyway, I don't have the boat because I still haven't fixed that. It's still broken. I just got the new axle in a couple days ago, so the hope is this weekend I can go over to my grandpa's and he'll help me put it back on, and we'll be back in the boat fishing. But with fishing this kayak without being able to have that trolling motor and be able to keep myself in one spot, this is difficult fishing, guys. Difficult. But we've kind of tried it all. So far, we've thrown the A-rig, we've thrown a hula grub, and we've thrown a crankbait. Those three things. I'm now gonna throw a jerkbait. We're gonna throw the jerkbait around. This is a Rapallo Shadow Wrap Deep 11. Decided to go up on land. I wasn't fishing that far away from the shore anyway, so this way you can't get to this part of the land. It's an island, so you do need a boat no matter what, but I figure might as well fish the shore, because what I wanted to do, I was just going to put the kayak up on shore and cast out, so I figured why not just get out of the kayak and fish. So that's what we're going to do for a minute. And I want to do this just so I could bring out over here. It's a drop off, and you got these big boulders, and I know there's a couple probably deeper. It's a big rocky bank, steep bank, so throw this bad boy out over that way. I can probably cast it out into about 20, maybe 25, and then we'll just bring it back up the bank and see if we can't catch one that way. Because dealing with the wind in the kayak just wasn't worth it. But this snow is pretty cool. It's been a long time since I fished in the snow. But I think this will allow me, what this will allow me to do is I can actually fish up and down this bank here, which is what I've been wanting to do, is fish up and down the bank. But with the wind, I just can't do it. I just can't do it in the kayak, so see what happens here. A-rig again. Just because I know this is the bait that just because I had a bite on it earlier today. So let's see. No. No. Whew. Well, so much. Whoa, so much for the A-rig. It's gone. Dang it. Sucker. I think we're just gonna fish our way back around and back to the truck. But dang, I'm a little frustrated that we lost the A-rig. Oh, it hurts. We're gonna paddle down a good stretch down here, probably to the very end, and then we're just gonna drag. We're gonna let the wind push us, and we'll just drag this hula grub. Alrighty. Alright guys, well, no fish. highlight of the day was fishing in the snow. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that, but man, I think our winter fishing goals, I mean, I'm almost guaranteeing we're not going to get any of our winter fishing goals. This is probably our last trip of February. We may be able to get out one more time before the end of the month, but I doubt it. So I'm going with this is just going to be, this is it. This is it for our winter goals. Our first trip out in the kayak this year, after the boat broke down, or the boat trailer broke down, we got 3 fish, and I thought, oh, we'll still be able to catch some fish in the kayak, and I've been skunked ever since in the kayak. All 3 trips after that first kayak trip have been no good. We got some fun stuff coming up that won't be necessarily always fishing. We're going to be doing a lot more scouting. Got some new areas I have planned to hunt this coming fall here in Washington State, but just new stuff that I've never hunted, never been to, and a new part of the state that I've never hunted. So fun to just learn new things. Still be some fishing, and definitely once the boat gets fixed, I mean, the pre-spawn is going to be turning on here pretty soon. I'm hoping we're going to have an awesome, epic spring fishing season. That would be awesome. For now, we're over. Sorry guys, did not reach any of my winter goals. When I made the goals originally, I wasn't expecting to have to fish out of a kayak for a little bit for the month of February. I was expecting to go more often as well. I only went fishing like, I think 3 times in January, which I was not expecting that. I was expecting to make close to 10 trips probably in January. Only went 3 times, and then I only made it out 4 or 5 times in February. I would have thought I could have got out 8 to 10 times this month. Just wasn't the case. Just wasn't able to fish quite as much as I thought I was going to be able to in the spring when I originally made all the goals. But here's one thing I'll say about our winter goals. We caught 1 more big bass than we caught last year. Last year we had only caught 1 fish over a pound, and it was like a 212 or a 210. And then this year we caught 2 bass over a pound. The biggest was 215, and the other one was 210, I want to say. I can't remember, but they were both 2 pound, 2 3/4 to one he was an ounce shy of 3 pounds. So got 2 bass this year versus only catching 1 last year. We caught a bluegill this year, a big, nice bluegill this year, which I didn't catch any bluegill last year. So that we got a new species this year. And yeah, but just fishing in general was kind of, just didn't get to go out quite as much as I would have hoped. So, but I'm excited for spring to get kicked off here, and the pre-spawn, and all the scouting trips and all the fishing trips that we have coming should be more exciting, should be more adventurous, and more action-packed than these last, I don't know, however many, I have like 3 in a row now, skunked fishing trips. So sorry about the skunk, but hey, it's fishing, it's what happens. It was still a cool adventure. Being out in that snow was really cool. So anyway, gonna head out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll do it again.